Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. This is your usual Paras and this is Formula 1 career mode guys, and it's a big day. That is, we will be taking part in the Australian Grand Prix guys. It's race day, so stay tuned and sit back and have a wonderful episode guys. Today the qualifying session was perfect, so that's the reason that we are at top spot and we will be starting this race at pole position. So great opportunity for us to finish in the top three or finish in the podium, I think, and why not even win the race. I think that will be great because the overtaking maneuvers on this track is not that much, and if we can hold our position, I think that will be great. So without any further ado guys, let's get
New
this started.
drivers, new cars, it's a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that plays host to round one of a 21 race championship that takes us from here in Australia across the globe and the eventual season finale at the Yas Island circuit in Abu Dhabi. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year, with tweaks to the regulations, a fresh-looking spread of tyre compounds, and of course some changes to the roster of car manufacturers. It's goodbye to Sauber and hello once again to the classic name of Alfa Romeo in Formula One. It's also goodbye to Force India. They've been rebranded as Racing Point. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2019 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 5th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the performance of Red Bull, who have switched to the Honda power unit this year. What that will mean for both their performance and reliability remains to be seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Parsons lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Lucas Faber and Butler, Sainz, Magnussen, Raikkonen and Daniel Ricciardo, Grosjean, Norris, Nico Hulkenberg and Perez, Kvyat, Gasly, Lance Stroll and George Russell. Giovinazzi and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Alright guys, it's time guys. So the introduction was done. The only bad thing was that Force India one. I think that's the one news that I don't really like. Otherwise, it is going to be time for us. Come on. The red lights go off and we are a little slow to get off. I think Lewis Hamilton will go ahead. Yes, keep your racing line, Paras. Come on. Yes, just goes wide and that will give him the opportunity. No, man. That's the worst kind of start, really, guys. No, I think that was just a little slow to get off. That will be pretty tough to get our position back, because as I was talking before as well, that the overtaking maneuvers on this track are pretty less, so we need to concentrate now. So Vettel is chasing us right now, so it's Mercedes in the front and then the two Ferraris. But it just feels so great, guys, finally to be in the race. Come on. This is the most important sector for me, because I think whatever pace that I get is from this sector. Come on. No, just trying too hard. I think this is one thing I have to keep in my mind, that I don't have to try too hard or push too hard, guys. Come on. No, again, that was bad. Not the fastest of our laps. But look at that Mercedes go, guys. My world, what a wonderful pace that Mercedes has on the straight especially. And Lewis Hamilton is just flying away from the rest of the pack. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so still the DRS is not active for the race. Come on, look at Hamilton, guys. He's just going away. We need to do something really fast now, because once he's away, look, he's not even visible to us. Okay, change strategy. I think I will confirm this. Stops 1 at lap 6. I think I will confirm this. Oh, Battle tries to go ahead. No, man, I'm not giving you any kind of space. Okay, so Vettel has what? Has he met with an accident, and it is going to be Devon Butler in his Mercedes now behind us. So we are sandwiched between the two Mercedes, and Vettel is out of the race, guys. So the only hope of points right now is us right now for Ferrari, I think. So we have to really maintain this position or improve on this for sure. But guys, the big rivalry from the Formula 2 Championship is back, guys, in Formula 1. It's Devon Butler behind us in his Mercedes, so he has that pace, guys, as well what Hamilton is driving right now. But we not going to give up, guys. But why was Vettel being so aggressive? I just can't understand that fact. Okay, yeah.
Recharge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Okay, we have to now bring back the ERS. I think it's pretty difficult, guys, to navigate these options really while driving, because you have to focus on your driving as well, and then to watch. Even you cannot even watch away for 1 second, guys. Okay, now Butler is trying to make that maneuver. Come on, Paras, hold your position, guys.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't
No. And he gets that opportunity. So Devon Butler takes the advantage of that one minute mistake from us. This is what Formula 1 is all about, guys. Okay, now he is at second. Come on. Yes. Now we have to go in the pit, guys. It's lap 6, so we have to get in the pit and get a tires change. But this is going to be massive, because this is the only single stop that we have.
complete. Go now.
Come on, nicely done. Look, these guys will also stop now. We are going to lose lots of position because of this pit stop. But I think we are going into the pit just one lap before everyone. No one has gone in the pit so far, I guess. But this is the lap, guys. This is the lap now. We have to take over maximum cars right now. Come on now. Because Hamilton and Butler both will be going into the pits as well. So we have to take that advantage and reach as far as possible. Come on now. But this is even big. These are the slow cars on the track, and we have to get ahead of them ASAP, guys. Come on. We are right in the last position, guys. Come on, push, man.
Reduce ERS deployment.
And yes, I guess that's it. Yeah, we take over the first car right now. Come on now, there are so many cars still left. I think they will be going the pits as well. So advantage will be with us. I think Hamilton would have gone into the pits, and there are lots of cars in the pits, guys. So this is what I was talking about. Lap 7, lots of these cars will be going into the pits. So now we gain position and we are at number 13 now, guys. The overtaking maneuvers are not there at all. Oh, this is what can happen if we are pushing too hard. The car can just get out of control, guys. So we need to make sure that we are under control as well. Okay, so with the DRS active, can we take this position? No. So difficult to overtake, guys, on this track. Just so difficult to overtake on this track. And he goes in the pits. I think that's the best chance really that we got. Okay, gaining position, guys. Up to number 7 now, up to 6, 5, and 5. So good. This is pretty good now. So the racing strategy is really working right now. The change that they wanted me to make to the racing strategy, and we accepted that. Now we have these pack of 3 cars, which will take us to second spot, I think, and it is still Lewis Hamilton who is leading the line, because he would have managed to get into the pits and away. That's the best thing. Getting a little tricky here, guys. Come on. Now this is our chance. We are being chased by Devon Butler. Just a little aggressive, Paras. Don't be that aggressive. And all 3 cars goes into the pit lane. And we are back at number 2, guys, and being followed by Butler. Leading the race right now is Lewis Hamilton. So we are back to square one. So the strategies have worked, because now we are on and Butler makes the move, guys. He takes the lead. Not good. Not good with just 4 laps remaining. We have to now be very careful, guys. Now this is not good, because this Mercedes has that pace as well. So I don't know, guys. Come on, push. I'm not going to give up on my second place, at least especially with Devon Butler in contention for that. So I'm not going to give up on that, and I have to get that position back. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Better. This is better. All we need to do is drive a good lap. That will be just amazing. One good lap. And now Weber is trying to take over us as well. Now I have to make that change in the ERS as well. We can go full on to overtake because now the batteries are recharged. Come on, this will really help us in overtaking Butler with the DRS active now. Come on. Not far, he's not that far. Into the final turn. Let's make this a good one. And we come on. Now this is the big one.
Okay, so
Come on, come on,
signs
push,
they're
push,
slowing
push,
down.
push.
It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Come on. Take this, take this, take this. No. Yes, come on. Come on, we take the second spot from Butler with just 3 laps remaining. Come on. That was a wonderful performance from the car on the straight. But now we have to make sure that we get a clean lap. We have a good lead now. So this is what I was talking about, getting a clean lap and a quick one as well. But now we have a little lead over the rest of the pack. Going into the final. No, not the final, just the second last lap. We have a good lead, guys, now as we look back. This is really tough for me to navigate these options as we are driving, so I think I'll get used to it maybe, but we have to look away for a second or two, but that sometimes can become difficult. Let me know if there are any options, if we can do it in going into the pause menu.
Reduce ERS deployment.
Into the final lap as we go on. The gap is not that massive, guys. Devon Butler is right behind us, and this is going to be such a massive lap, guys. We will be getting our first podium, our first points, but we need to defend our position, guys, first of all, because Butler is right on our tails, and the big rivalry is back, guys. He's again trying so hard to get ahead, but it's so important for me to maintain this position because that will set the tone for the rest of the season as well. If we give away, that will feel like a defeat. If we can maintain this position, this will be great, guys. Little disappointed that I lost my first position. I think I didn't really defended that position well, but that was off to a bad start, and being in our first race, that was acceptable. That is acceptable, guys. It's our first race, first start. Haven't really got into too many starts, so that's Okay, so we are getting into the final sector, guys. Come on, Paras. Drive well now, boy. No mistakes from here. Into the second last turn. Butler right behind us. Into the narrow turn. We struggle on. We do well. Into the final turn, which is good. And that will be second position, guys. The checkered flag is on, and that is perfect, guys.
Okay, good job, mate.
Second position in our first race. That is wonderful on a track that we usually don't do well on, but that is great. But great driving for Mercedes. This also goes on to show what a massive challenge lies in front of us, guys. It's going to be huge because this legendary man, I'm telling you, he doesn't get the credit he deserves, really. What a wonderful driver he is, and it will be just great to beat him. So we are on the podium, and the best thing, that Indian flag on the podium, that's the thing that we wanted. That is just one thing that makes me so proud. Being on the podium, our red Ferrari just looks absolutely great, and there is one little happiness about seeing Butler as well, guys. Come on, from Formula 2, and here we are in Formula 1, straight away on the podium in our first race, and it's the senior Mr. Hamilton who is just absolutely great. So great race for Hamilton, great race for us, guys. We have to take the positive out of it. As I told you, it was so important to defend that second position against Butler, because that absolutely will determine the flow going into the season. I think the rhythm would have been so disruptive if we would have lost that position to Devon Butler, but that is great. So Vettel was out of the race, and Max Verstappen, Lucas Webber, so the Red Bull, two Red Bulls on fourth and fifth, and then the two Haas as well. So it was a great race, guys. This is where we really lost our position, but this was so nervous as well. I was a little nervous in our first race. It was a little slow to start off, but then it was amazing. We drove so well. Yes, the strategy was wonderful as well when it came down to the pit stop, being taken a single lap ahead of rest of the cars. But other than that, I think the racing was absolutely great for our first race. That is absolutely beautiful. The car looks so beautiful, guys. Look at this, guys. This is a beauty. This is the reason I think we went with Ferrari. This car deserves to be winning championship, guys. Oh, the graphics on this game is beautiful. So it's time to go ahead into the press conference, guys. But that was exhaustive as well.
Amazing,
and here we are.
out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. I think this will be my best option. You have had experience with Devon Butler's fast, aggressive style. Any advice for the drivers they passed today? Yeah, go faster. I think that's the only thing that the option that we have.
How evenly matched are you?
How evenly matched are you? Yeah. He's good, but I'm better than him. That's the way I want. I want challenges as well. Being in the F1, I think it's wonderful with the team sport. I feel I can achieve anything. Yeah. That will be great. It was an easy one, I think, not too dicey. So I think we will get some good reward points from this race because we have beaten our driving partner as well. But I hope to see Vettel really perform well. I think if it would have been him in place of Butler, that would have been great, because that would have been great for Ferrari. We just
Wanted to
earned
say
points
congrats on
from
the
one
podium,
single
it's
car.
thoroughly deserved.
That's
We were
it.
sweating those
But
last few laps
we need
on
to
the pit
focus
wall.
on those things, guys,
Got it
because
done.
those things are important, to have both drivers on the podium. But that is something I think I didn't give him the space to take over. But why would I? Just because I'm a second driver, that is not going to be the scene whatsoever. Because, and I don't expect him to give me that space as well. So it's fine. I think that's the way it's going to go. But a wonderful result for us. Personally, it was a great result for us, guys. Great race, and what a wonderful experience to take part in our first Grand Prix, guys. That was amazing. The thrill was there, the excitement, and then the concentration as well. You have to concentrate so hard on the track. One little mistake and you can absolutely destroy everything. So thank you so much, guys. This is it from today's episode. It was wonderful to be part of the Australian Grand Prix, and many more to come, guys. So thank you so much. The next one will be the Bahrain Grand Prix, and I am just so excited about it. So thank you so much once again, guys. Do hit the like button on this video, and if you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon right next to it, so that you never miss an episode. This is your usual Paras signing off. Take care and keep gaming, guys. Bye bye.